Hey there once again, and in this video lesson we're going to talk about a particular phrase, or it's actually more than a phrase, there's quite a few things in this one, but a little bit of a section of a solo, shall we say, that Stevie Vaughan played in a live version of Look at Little Sister. Now for this the guitar is tuned down to E flat, okay, and but we are going to be playing in the E area. So you know where we are really, and this actual what should we call this, paragraph of a solo comes in just as we're going to get to the 5 chord, which in this case is a B. So B9 or a you know, B7, then to the A for the 4 chord, and then back to the E. Okay. So in this actual piece, we're going to talk about how Stevie used to integrate double stops, which is basically playing 2 strings at once, and how he used bends in that to kind of get part of his sound. And when the phrase comes in, we have these couple of notes first, and then we have a bend, okay? That note there, just to let you know, is when the actual 5 chord starts. So the few notes before that basically leads into that 5 chord. So that should give you a great idea of where we start. So let's get straight to it anyway. Play it slowly. Okay, so that's basically it, and let's get right into it. So the first part that we lead in just before the 5 chord comes in, now that basically is a slide to the 14th fret and the G, and then we play the 12th fret and the B and high E together. So it'll be down, up, down for this probably, just like that. Sorry, there's a bit of a hum going on here. I can't really help it. Doing what I can though. There we go. So yeah. And then after that we have this phrase here. Okay. This is where the 5 chord starts. So we have a bit of a blues curl on the high E on the 15th fret. Maybe a quarter note will do. It's not, you don't have to be too exact about it. But there, that bend there. And then we have 12, 12 on the high E on the B. Can't even say high E today. High E and the B. There we go. And then, which is kind of like an inverted version of that. So we then do a bend up, a full tone on the G on the 14th fret, and then play 12, 12 on the B and the E in that order. Okay? Then we have this next bit here. Okay? This is when the first few double stops start coming in. We play the 15th fret on the B, and then we do this. Okay, what are we doing here? So now we're going to be playing the G string and the B string together. We play the 14th fret on the G, the 15th fret on the B, but we bend up the 14th fret a full tone, okay? And with that sort of feel. And then we do this. Then what is that? Then we have those notes played with a pre-bend, or we've already bent that note up. So now we play it again, the G and the B, with the G string bent up a full tone on the 14th fret, and then we release that bend, but play those 2 notes together. So the 14 on the G, 15 on the B, but release that bend. Okay? And then we pull off to the 12th fret on the G. And then play the 14th fret on the D to finish that. Right? So that part's sorted. Now we come into some more double stops here that Stevie used to use, and you know, this sort of thing happens in songs like Pride and Joy as well, so take a listen to that. We have this section here. Okay, so what we're doing here is basically a lick played twice. That played twice, okay? So we're going to play the 12th fret on the G and the B, and then we're going to play the 14th fret on the G and B. I bar my third finger for this. You maybe could use your third and fourth, but then I pull the finger down, okay? So we have 12, 12 on the G and B, 14, 14 on the G and B. Now I'm going to bend or pull my finger down with those two strings pressed down, okay? So that's what we have so far. And then we play that again, but then release that bend. Okay? And then we go back to the 12th fret on the G and B. Maybe you can bend that slightly too. And then play the 14th fret on the D string. Then we just repeat that again, okay? So following on from the last lick. And then that's what we have so far. Pretty cool. The double bends, really key thing for playing with the Stevie Ray Vaughan sound. Anyway, after that, we're going to play this. We're going to slide into this chord. Okay, that's just basically the top end of an E chord. So for 13th fret on the G, then 12, 12 on the B and high E. So to play this with that rhythm, we're going to play it 12 times through the E chord going on underneath. And then we play it one more time. Okay? And then we hit the low E. So now we've changed chords at the end, or maybe just the end bar, sorry. We go. And then with our thumb here, we're going to play the low E on the 12th fret. So. Just like that for the last bar. And then what we do is we then use the first finger to play the 12th fret on the G, okay? But we're playing that in conjunction with the low E. So this is going to be a cool bit to practice. So how do we do that? You know, we're doing one stroke of the pick here. We're playing over the 4 tops, or the 4 low strings. We're only getting 2 notes to sound. Okay, which is... Basically, I use my thumb on the low E on the 12th fret, but I also touch the A string with my thumb. So it's kind of a dead note. And then with my first finger, I'm playing the 12th fret on the G, but with the top of the finger, the tip of it, I'm touching the D string. So we get that dead note there again. These are little intricacies that you kind of have to get used to. This happens a lot in tons of phrases. Just one of those things, a little technique of dampening strings or muting them with your left hand. And so yeah, you only get those 2 notes sounding. So yeah. It's interesting that he goes to that minor note there, but it sounds really cool. So let's play the whole thing slowly. We have... And there it is. So, yeah, it's just a cool phrase. Again, have a listen to the intro to this to get the timing for where it starts in the actual, you know, chord progression. But I have kind of give you an idea anyway. So, but I just thought it was really cool, you know, those double stops, that end bit there with that minor note, the E minor kind of thing going on, and pretty awesome. So, again, if you like the video, feel free to subscribe for more. You know, don't just do Stevie Vaughan videos, obviously. Do tons of other ones, and I'm going to try and do tons more. And I will see you soon.